Sunraysia Netball time here on the Flow Friday Sports Show, and our regular correspondent Caitlin Vine is on the line to tell us all about the weekend that was and what we can expect with tomorrow's fixtures. Caitlin, great to have you back. How are you?
I am good. Really excited to be getting close to the end of the season, which probably sounds bad, but it's only heating up from here. So we're buzzing in Kangaland at the moment.
Yes, you are. Certainly from the A-grade side of things, at least 57-45 win over Redcliffs on the weekend. How did the girls go and what did you make of the game?
Yeah, it was definitely a slow start for us. We just had to chip away slowly at the beginning in the first quarter and just see where Redcliffs were at and then sort of adapt and move on from there. Redcliffs have fantastic goalies who don't miss very much and have quite a good presence in the ring. So that was definitely something we had to work out quickly, which our defenders did really well. It was an amazing game. We had Lucy O'Shaughnessy, who had her A-grade debut, came on in wing defence and got, I think, 4 or 5 intercepts, which really helped us get that lead. So it was a fantastic team game. And yeah, the girls were stoked.
A lot of A-grade jerseys being donned out at this point in time. That must please people at the club, Caitlin.
Yeah, I think it's been something that we've really strived to do this year, is focus on our juniors and give them plenty of opportunities. And the best thing is our juniors are really receptive and engaged this year, which means, if they put in the hard work, they're rewarded. So it's fantastic to see so many young guns getting a run in A-grade and B-grade. So happy days.
Really well said. Tell us about the rest of the Ouyen United Kangas report. How did our other sides go on the weekend?
Yeah, a pretty good day out. We had a solid win in the B grade. Finally had our whole team back together, so that was lovely. C grade had a narrow loss. Our 17s had a huge win again, which is amazing to see. Our 15s had a good win and our 13s as well. So, and I know our under 11s had a good win, they told me. So, yeah, staying consistent and, yeah, keep on rising.
Happy days, as you said. To some other A-grade results from Sunraysia Netball on the weekend. Merbeen beating Imperials in what was a pretty good game. 48-41, the final score there. That was your call, I reckon, Caitlin?
Yeah, I did tip Merbeen. I thought that they'd have their team back together and be pushing hard. So a solid win for them. They would be stoked. I think it keeps them up the ladder just a little bit.
7-goal win for Merbeen, and we also had an 8-goal win for Mildura over Irimple, 49-41, the final score there. Was this closer for comfort than what Mildura would have been expecting?
Definitely would have scared Mildura. I really thought Irimple would have got it this time. But, 7 goals isn't much, but at the same time it is, I guess, when you're fighting for second and third place. So Mildura would have been a little bit scared, but obviously happy to maintain that second place as we move closer to finals. So we'll have to wait and see what Irimple can do in finals. They've just fallen short on a few occasions, but we will wait and see.
South Mildura beating Robinvale, an expected result. This one 57-43 in the end.
Yeah, a solid win for South. Their defensive pressure would have been just too much for Robinvale.
All right, well, those results are interesting, and well, the last couple of weeks, particularly for Ouyen, because I imagine it's put you in a good position again on the ladder, Caitlin.
Yeah, we're sitting in 4th place, but we are on the same points as South Mildura. So Wentworth sitting proudly on top on 56, Mildura on 44, Irimple also on 44. So despite that loss there, they maintain the same points. Ouyen sitting on 28, South Mildura 28. And Merbeen just outside the top 5 on 24. So if we beat Merbeen on the weekend, I think their finals hopes will be lost. But watch this space. It's still pretty tight in there.
It sure is. It's going to be a real exciting finish, as it always appears to be in Sunraysia Netball. Let's talk about the games on tomorrow. Irimple and Wentworth going at it. Wentworth coming out of the bye nether zone, but it shouldn't do them much harm.
No, I can't imagine it will. Presuming they've got their main team, I think that they will win against Irimple, but I'd really love to see Irimple push and just narrow that margin. Someone's got to do it, and it could be anyone, but it would be Wentworth would be eager to go into finals being undefeated. That's for sure.
And how much of a plus would it be to some of the other sides going into finals to see Wentworth fall right near the finals period, because that's going to rattle the cage if anything does.
Absolutely it would. There's nothing worse, I feel, than going into finals undefeated. But Wentworth probably love it. I mean, as I said, they're just in a field of their own. They're just so strong. So I'd love to see our Rimple nudge that bit closer, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Imperials is the tasks for Ouyen United this weekend. How do you see it going, and what do Ouyen need to do to win this game? Because it's a pretty critical game for Ouyen to win.
Absolutely. Everything is critical for us at this point. We just need to really keep pushing hard. I know that Imperials will have a couple of their regulars out this week, so I'm not sure what their team will look like. But we need to sort of not think about that and just go in really consistent and hard from the start. I think where we've gone downhill in previous games is that we sort of take the whole first quarter to warm up and then we find ourselves chasing. So we need to come out firing from the first whistle and maintain that intensity throughout the whole game, regardless of who we're playing against.
I assume Mildura will be home and hosed by the time full time is called in their game against Robinvale Euston.
Yeah, I would imagine Mildura will stay strong here. They've got a couple of games to go, and Robinvale will just be a nice game for them.
Redcliffs and South Mildura, any chance of the outsiders in Redcliffe springing a surprise here?
I mean, you never know. South have had a really good run lately. But as I said, Redcliffe, they shouldn't be disappointed in their game. They were super competitive on the weekend, and they have some really good snippets of play there. So if they can just pull it together for those 4 quarters, they could really scare South. So, I mean, let's go for a wayward tip. Let's go Redcliffe.
All right. Now, if we try to get past the media-savvy Caitlin Vine and get into the proper feeling going on at Ouyen United, what is the proper feeling right now? Where do the players believe they're at going into the finals? Because it's been another one of these semi-topsy-turvy seasons, but you're going to get there. I'm pretty confident of that. So what are the girls thinking?
We're confident, but we're nervous. We've played a lot of finals. Our A and B squad have had plenty of finals experience, so we know the ups and downs of it. At the moment, we're really just focusing on being a solid squad together, spending lots of time together, working hard on our fitness, and just seeing where it takes us. I think the real excitement within our club at the moment is the fact that we have junior teams who will be in finals. At this stage, I believe we'll have 2 junior teams who will finish first on the ladder, which we have never had since we have been in the Sunraysia League. And yeah, the buzz from the 11s all the way to A grade is just, I don't know, I can't describe it. So we really have a lot of support behind us from our whole club. Unfortunately, our football hasn't been as successful this year, but it's been already incredible to feel the support from our sort of footy side of our club and our general members as well. So we've still got 2 games to go, but yeah, everyone really is buzzing. We're really pushing hard and we're really hungry for some grand final play. So a lot of work still to go, but yeah, it is exciting time.
Caitlin Vine, great to chat with you as always. The Kangas veteran, awesome to get you on the program. Good luck tomorrow and thanks for your time. We'll speak to you next week.
Thanks. Go Kangas.